Hello and welcome to another episode of Dweebz Japanese. I'm one of your hosts, Khalil.
Also one of your hosts,
Wait a minute,
Patrick.
there's two of us.
I'm still blurry. Okay, there you go.
There you go.
When you did the power up thing, you were going like this, so I couldn't see it.
Oh no.
Basically, I was kind of like shaking,
gathering
uncontrollably.
The universe.
Yeah, at least I heard it.
You heard it? Okay. It was pretty monumental. Okay. So we just got done watching episode 21 of Darker Than Black. No subtitles. 21.
Yep.
Like you said, there's kind of a handful of new characters that kind of popped up. There's like the scientist guy, the girl with the teleport.
Yep.
With the big hair, and then we see a return of the blood guy. I forgot his name.
You don't know his name.
He's Nemesis, the little guy, hole-making blood guy.
Hole-making blood guy, exactly.
Blood guy. That's his name now.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they have a little rival now that he whooped him the last time. He probably doesn't like that. But yeah, I don't know how they're all connected. It seems like those two are on Amber's side, based on that little preview we saw.
The blood guy and everything?
And the blonde girl.
The blonde girl. Yeah, I was struggling to understand that too. Because they're like, she was abducting people, quote unquote, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like moving them to somewhere. Near the end, you kind of figured that out, right?
Yeah.
And then basically they're like, release them from something. But that one dude, the blonde guy, that she also teleported somewhere, also can't. But he can go anywhere, so I don't really understand what that was about.
Who November?
The
English guy. I think he's English.
Yeah, is that his name? November. I thought November was a nickname for Amber, or maybe that's him.
That's February.
Oh yeah, okay.
February is Amber.
February is Amber.
Remember the months for some reason.
Yeah, November is him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, because Kitty Hata knows him, and she keeps saying November.
Oh yeah, she got arrested. That's also important.
She got arrested, I think, because she broke into the embassy.
Yeah.
Without permission, but all of the cars were like blocking everything. So
those foreign authorities. It's always a complicated issue.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really understand how they're connected. And also, like, Amber and Hay and everybody were teaming up. Remember at some point, or like at least talking. I don't know if they were teaming up.
They were a team like before the show. Like there was a flashback when they were
right
together.
Yeah. So
like old partners.
Yeah. So she is okay. So she is younger now because she used her power.
Yeah. That was a few episodes ago, I think.
Yeah, but like so who was she talking to at the end again? I forgot. Somebody.
To Mao, the cat.
Oh, right.
Like at the very end.
So she like made herself known again to him, and then I don't know how this is connected at all. So it's like kind of
there's like a lot of pieces,
a lot of questions. So the next episode, I think we'll probably understand who's this November friend, like November, and then his kissy teleporty naked girl thing, and then the old guy is like the scientist, right? Where did he show up again? I forgot. He's been around a little bit. He's like a scientist that's been there at the
he was in the underground place, right?
Yeah. I don't know how he's connected, or
he was looking at that mirror thing, the meteor, the glass meteor thing. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. So is he just like a random scientist then, or something? I don't remember how he was connected before. Anyways, there's a bunch of new bunch of new characters. lot of questions. I feel like every episode, despite it being like more connected, is a little bit like a new story starting. So I guess we'll see who this new girl is and how they're all connected. If they're like forming a new team, if Amber's like forming a new team or something like that, or an existing team. They're all getting back together or something.
Getting well here.
That's going to be interesting. And if they're like the bad guys that Hey and everybody, Mao and people are going to go. And then what's the grumbly dude's name again? We learned it last time. I forgot again already.
Oh man, I'm just gonna have to cheat.
Yeah, I have to go watch the thing. Anyways, very interesting episode. I'd say let's move on. Let's continue watching that one. Not now, but next episode.
Wong, that was his name.
Juan, yeah, thank you. Did you just like look it up?
Yeah, I just typed in characters because I didn't even know how to.
Yeah.
That.
Sweet.
All right. Now we know.
Share my screen.
Let me look at that. Thank you for sharing. Whoa.
Yeah, sorry, I'm like. There we go.
There we are. All right. There's me. We got.
There is you.
Let's see. We got a leader, and then we're measuring. So I think this is attach, right? Attaching something.
Yep.
And two. Just two. You need two things to attach.
Is that the new mnemonic?
Yeah, I still need it. I keep putting. I'm putting two for some reason, like adding an "oo" after.
Oh.
Every once in a while, I don't know why. And
that is interesting.
This second one, I know, is monarchy, but I always get the middle kanji wrong.
What do you think it is?
Well, I know it's shu, but I get it mixed up with what's the other one? Shu. There's shu, ju, and then there's one more.
Oh yeah, because the shu kanji is in ju and in chu, I think.
Gotcha.
Yeah, one is chu is pour, ju is like dwell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm kind of getting it mixed up. So, but it's kunshu koku, I think.
Yep.
Kunshu koku. Yeah, the dwell. It's different. I'll have to pick it up.
But the meanings of those kanji are like buddy or guy, I guess buddy though. And then the second one is like primary, right? Or leader. And then the last one's country. So patriarchy, right? It's the guy, like the guy leader country.
Yeah, he's the leader of the country, the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. 72, 76 for attach, and 150. 100.
It's pretty easy to remember the meaning of that one, yeah. The reading, if you're confused about shu, could be tricky. And then tsu is kind of a new thing. So, but if you know tsuki or tsuku is like to be attached, right?
Oh,
tsukiru is to attach. So very common word, but the kanji itself. Well, you see it like on even menu signs and stuff like that. You'll see like gohan ski or something like that, right? Which means that it's included, like it's attached to the meal or to the kit or to the set or whatever. So they say tsuki is like attached, and often they'll just leave off the hiragana, and then this will just turn into tsuki for like signs and labels and stuff like that. So you see it all the time. All right, mine are hinge, which came up again. And notice that I don't have Kagayaku. And the reason is because I'm doing worse on this one. So it's going to show up again.
So you didn't get rid of it. It just got replaced.
It just got replaced for now. It's going to come back again for sure. So Su is hinge. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I don't know why it showed up again. Maybe I did well in the other one, and so like that one's gone. I don't really know. But hinge, yeah, I knew this one. Su, tree, and treasure map or whatever. I remember the radical for that one. I think it's treasure map.
Yeah.
But yeah, it means hinge. I think it's like the mnemonic is something stupid, like you hit a tree and then you're trying to look for the treasure, so you hinge around the tree or something like that, like you hinge around the corner. I don't know. It's something stupid, but I know what it is. And basai is hard because I just learned this word. It means lumbering, like as in cutting down trees, collecting the wood. The first kanji is fell or like attack. And then the second one is gather. So you're felling, attacking trees, and then you're gathering them. That's lumbering. But the reading is basai. It makes sense, but it's also like I haven't seen gather in a long time. So when that showed up, I was like, take or gather. And then the second one, the first kanji, I was like, fell, attack.
I
was like all weird, and then the reading is also weird too. It's batsu for the first one, batsu, and then the second one is sai. So it turns into basai. Yeah. It's a little tricky, but I think I got it now.
Cool.
I actually kind of like the reading basai. Yeah. So I just learned this a couple of days ago. So lumbering.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, Chloe, you got a couple favorite words? Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a couple. I got kenkyu, which is cool. Kenkyu. Oh shoot, there's two words similar. I think I got the right one though. Yeah, this one's research. It's like sharpening your research. The second one is
isn't it stone and then lantern, and then the first one I can't show you here, but yeah. So is it going to show? I'm zoomed in too far, so it's not going to show you.
Are you trying to highlight just the first one?
Shift enter. Did I screw something up here? I did. I don't know what's going on. But the first kanji is research.
Your Rikai champ or Chan or whatever, it highlights the whole word. Mine only does individual kanji. That's interesting. But yeah, research. There's also hold on. What is investigate or investigation?
Investigation. It's shirabe. That's how I would do it. But shiraberu is to investigate. I don't know what like the other noun would be, but shirabe is the noun.
Gotcha. There's one more as well that came up at the same time, and it also has it has the Q in it. I think I cannot remember at the moment.
Chosa, I've seen that before. Kento. Kenkyu is also sort of investigation.
That's this one.
Tankyu.
Investigation.
Tankyu. Tankyu is research. Yeah, there's a lot of different forms of that, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't figure out the other one, but it's okay. Yeah.
It's not okay.
Oh, it'll come up.
Kenkyu research. So that came up in the drama. Drama. That's what they say in Japanese. Drama. The anime, right? And the show.
I actually missed it.
You missed it?
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Oh.
Was it this episode too?
Maybe they didn't.
They've talked about it before, though.
Yeah, it's a very common word, especially with like the keiakusha, no kenkyusha. It's like studying how everything's working, like scientists, the mad scientists and stuff.
Yeah.
Next one, mirai.
Mirai. Cool. It's future.
Mirai no mirai. Have you seen that movie?
Which one's that?
Oh, Judy and I have like an inside joke about it because it's so annoying. I'm sure people like it. Sorry. I think it's called Mirai no Mirai. And Mirai is the name of this like little kid. And then Mirai also means
future.
And I can't. There you go.
Yeah, it means like not yet come, right?
Future. Yeah. Yep. So Shodai also is future. Shodai is like one's not next steps, but it also means future. Mirai is something like more whimsical, kind of like pretty distant. Yeah.
A little more vague, I guess.
I don't really know the nuance, but they're pretty much the same. There's a little bit of a nuance to them though. Like when you talk about your own goals, you say like Shodai.
The other one.
Yeah. If you're talking about like the distant future, you might say Mirai. Like, we say in English too, in the future.
Yeah.
In the future, we're going to have flying cars and all these things. And we're going to all be big-headed, small-bodied aliens.
With no pinky toes. Makes sense.
And then you say, in the future, I want to settle down and have kids, like type of thing. That's like your own future. You probably say Shodai.
Oh.
You don't say Mirai. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's just the nuance I got from the two.
That's good. That's good to know. All right. What about you?
Got a couple. The first one is Kyokuho, which is mnemonic. So Kyoku is recollection, and then ho is method, right? So how you recollect something is mnemonic. Kyokuho. Iwakan is like an uneasy feeling. So I means different. Wa means like it means peaceful, but also peace, but also means Japan. And so, or like Japanese style. And then kan is like feeling. So iwakan is a different piece, a different feeling from peace. So different from peace feeling, right? And that's sort of like uneasy, feeling a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is, and people say that all the time, like iwakan garu, like I feel a little bit uneasy. Like there's an uneasiness to something. Mm-hmm. You can also say, sorry. The next thing is, and they were talking about like the police officers were talking, the detectives and stuff were talking like, this doesn't feel good type of thing. The situation. Karamu means to be connected or like tied to something. Not physically necessarily, but like to entangle, to intertwine. And they were talking about the America no Taishikan, which is the American embassy, is like entangled with the Keyakusha somehow. Like this situation, they're involved somehow.
Yeah.
So, and we think it's probably November or something, right? We don't know.
Yeah. Not know.
Yeah. Kudoi is like, how do you describe it? Kudoi is not annoying, but tedious.
Oh.
Repetitious, long-winded, tedious.
Yeah.
Wordy. So I think that the dude at the gate of the embassy was saying this is like, Kudoi is like this talk is like tedious, or this whole situation that we're doing here is tedious, but basically you can't come in. Type of feeling. So yeah, a bunch of different words. Kyoku, iwakan, karamu, kudoi. Less common. I think that iwakan's pretty common. Kyokuho is something that nobody says, but I was just interested, so I looked it up. Karamu is something that people say all the time, to be like entangled. Kudoi is also semi-common, but iwakan's probably the most common that I've heard of all of these, and karamu. Yeah. Next one, aizuchi. So don't worry with the kanji, but aizuchi is basically when people are talking and
yeah, mm-hmm.
Exactly that. Exactly. So this is something that's not very. It's really hard for people to get used to from the West because we are taught to be quiet when we're listening. But in Japan and also in Korea, they are uncomfortable if you're quiet when they're listening because they don't think that you're listening. So it's like the opposite.
It's kind of funny.
It is funny. So it's the opposite of what we do here in the West, because in the West if we're talking, we're not listening, right?
Usually, I mean, sometimes there is
a little bit of aizuchi sometimes, right? Because some people will say,
not,
right?
Yeah, or like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like, especially, it's mostly for, I've noticed like long stories or something. It's like a little like, yeah, just to make sure you're still paying attention. I don't know.
For a long story.
Like longer stories, or like if someone's explaining something to you, normally like every once in a while you're like, okay, like yeah, I got this part.
When they pause,
yeah.
The polite thing to do is when they pause,
mm-hmm.
and then you can kind of tell, or if it's your turn to speak, or if they're about to continue, you might say something, but otherwise you listen.
Yeah.
In a conversation in Japanese, though, it is literally like after every sentence, and so that is really hard to get used to, especially for somebody trying to learn how to speak, because you'll be talking to somebody and then they'll go, like in the middle of what you're saying. And you're like,
yeah.
Or like right after you say the last word or something like that. They'll go, They're like, hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. And then you're like still talking. And it feels like they're, in the beginning, when you're not used to it, it feels like they're rushing you. Like, okay, I get it. But in reality, they're saying,
I can understand that.
Yeah, in reality, they're saying, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Or, I understand. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. They're like very, very, very actively listening. But to me, in the beginning, it felt like they were rushing me. And
right. It
like, get to the point, right? Type of thing, right?
Yeah, especially because in the beginning, you're like focusing really hard on like making sure you're trying
saying the right
thing, the point across. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Yeah. So, these are some great videos. I want you guys to go watch them. Actually let me share again. Sorry about that. There's an option for me to share my screen with sound. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm hoping that you don't come through. I don't think so. But then you'll be able to hear the cat here. So these are two examples of aizuchi. Can you hear the cat?
Yeah.
ななちゃんが幸子に会いたいって言ったよ。そう、幸子も会いたい。そっかそっか。じゃあ、どうしよう。ななちゃんに遊びに来てもらおうか。幸子遊び来てもらう？分かった。じゃあ、それメール送っとくね。
So that was sort of, I mean, like, interesting example of, aizuchi with a cat. Not really the best example, but it was really cute. This is a good, kind of a good example though of how parents teach kids how to do aizuchi. So he's reading a story to him. Mm-hmm. And then of course he says hi after every thing, like he's listening. So, but in adult conversations, right, it's a little bit different. Like it's obviously more, this is sort of unnecessary. Why? It's from a variety show. But yeah, like
there's a lot
of examples here.
Yeah.
Like, hi, or is these are marked more feminine, but of course guys use it too. It's just more like if it's more feminine, if it's more polite, it's more feminine. If it's less polite, it's more masculine sounding. So is pretty polite and like sort of gender neutral. Is like huh, right? そうですか。そっか。そうですよね。そうだよね。そうですね。 そうだね。そうなんですか。そうなんだ。ほんまに That's Kansai. And you'll hear a lot of comedians, Japanese comedians, because a lot of them are from Kansai, say stuff like this. Like, 本当になるほどね. And of course, like, nodding, or repeating what they said.
Yeah, repeating what they're
listening.
said.
The repeating thing is here a lot. I think in English we do that too, though. Not as frequently and as like intentionally, but we definitely do it. Here's a conversation that's really interesting. 今日さ、朝さ、テクストあったんやけどさ、こうなんか言ってる途中にさ、なんかすげえね、楽しそうな車が、来たんよ。I think it's just like Kansai dialect. 来たんやんか。ならなんかもう、すげえ楽しそうやからさ、もう学校行くの嫌なって思ってさ、So, very like conversational Japanese, but you see how this person,
Yeah.
Like, after every single sentence. And I want to show another video. I wish I had another video example. Like that one was cute and everything, but it doesn't
like of a conversation.
It doesn't show. Yeah, let me go try to find one really quickly.
Normal conversation. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious that like I don't have an example off the top of my head, right? So that I don't know if I want to just go like watch a bunch of them, but I wonder if this is a neta, which is like a Japanese comedian.
早ない今日。いや。そうなん。
So let me try to find.
そうなん。だから肩のなこの辺の微妙な方って。いや。微妙ってかってそういう芸人がいやせっかくやったらノーテンションしてくださいよ。
You see how he's telling a story?
めっちゃおもろかったもんそれ。いや。めっちゃおもろない。
And it looks like he's about to speak, the guy on the left, but he's not. He's just listening.
岸と分かるやろ。なんで？岸分かるやろ。なんでなん？いや俺それなんでやねん。そうやで。
Asking like a follow-up question is I wouldn't say considered like necessarily aizuchi, but the feeling about aizuchi is, hey, I'm listening and I'm actively listening. I'm hanging on every single word and like giving response to it.
女性入ってきて、よかったって言って、それは分かった。びっくりした。これやばいやろ。
でも、相づち、
これはほんまに。
下手なやつ。
マジでマジ。これ怖かったわ。
So, this is saying, so 下手 is like not
基本的に見てない。
good. Or sorry, 下手? I want to say 下手.
マジで
That is Japanese like wooden sandals.
見た。見たんや。
相づち下手なやつ.やつ is like guy.
なんで
Bad at it.
Guy who's bad at it, basically.
なんでの司会者がさ、マイク落とした。
So,
でそれが、
I mean,
たらい落ちるやつの足なだって。ちゃうわ。で、いや、たらいじゃなくて。
So I think the joke here is that he's not saying like which he should be, right? He's like asking random. He's like interjecting randomly and just saying like, that's what it is. I don't know. It's kind of silly. I can't find a good example. That's totally fine. Move on.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I encourage people to go on YouTube and look up aizuchi. So let me go look up. Sorry, let me go type this, and then hopefully it doesn't break on me. So I'll type it even in katakana, aizuchi. But people sometimes spell it differently, like aizuchi, but aizuchi is probably the better one to go look up in Romaji. And there are some foreigners who made videos on this too. I think Michaela. Let me go look up aizuchi. I think Michaela, So Michaela, she's a Canadian J vlogger or whatever, and her video on it is pretty funny because she talks about it being super annoying and her just getting used to it. But it's very interesting. So I kind of want to link this video.
Hey guys, how's it?
In the in the description because
I'm gonna watch it after it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. So I encourage you to go to watch this video.
Hey guys, how's?
But yeah, so there's Aizuchi. We're gonna move on to story time. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but go look it up. It's very interesting. And then also listen for it when when you're listening to conversation in Japanese. All right. So Oyabaka, we're continuing the Pasteru Kazoku no wa, like the last episode.
Chapter?
We're on chapter 3.
Chapter. Yeah.
Chapter 3, then like halfway, a little bit more than halfway down. So Oyabaka. Mayo, okyakusama komarimasu. Okyakusama. Sorry, I messed up the voices there. Mayo, okyakusama komarimasu. O父さん。古本屋でバイトをする気だったのか。Sorry. 古本屋でバイトをする気だったのか。I keep messing up the words here. The voices here. 社会勉強も訪ねて、sorry. What's this?
Is that?
I know this one. This one I'm forgetting. 勉強もoh my god. What is this one? It's like to inquire, I think, or no, I would look up tanete or oh man, this is annoying me. But tanete. Oh, something
Tanete?
No. Tazunete is like to visit. What is this one?
Doesn't seem, yeah.
Dude, it's so... Oh my gosh.
To get you, huh?
Yeah, no, it's so... Kaneru. Kanete.
Kanete?
Kanete. Yeah.
Oh.
It means, for quite a while, previously already for some time. Maybe I didn't know this before. Interesting. So she's saying that shakai benkyou mo kanete, like she's been doing this for a little while. いや、そのセリフを死亡換気の時に言えよ。So you should have said this basically before you applied. 社会勉強、これもマヨのためなのか。This one. Grappia. こんなバレンチな職場、職場 Maybe 職場 is like workplace. 職場はお父さん許さんよ。バレンチ So he's like, I'm not gonna let my daughter do this type of thing. Barenchi.
Oh.
He's all confused. Again, this is the old bookstore, right? So
yeah, her job now, right?
Yeah. So he's freaking out because he's like,
oh wait, is she in the middle of her interview still?
Yes. Yeah. He's all of a sudden busts in. Yeah. またバラバラになってる。取りこうして I think 取りこうして I know this word, it means to like riot, but I don't remember the reading. I think it's like こうして取りこうして申し訳ないすいませんがこのお店はなかったことにぺっこりこれかhe's like all confused because he just busted in all passion and everything. ちょっと待ってよ父さんひょいひょい。I know this word. It means to be frugal, but I just learned this word the other day through Wanikani.
Frugal?
なんだっけ。 Shizushi? No. What is the word? Dang it. It means to be frugal. Oh my gosh. Yes. Sashi? No. Yashi? Oshi? Yes, Oshi. And it does not mean to be frugal. So the kanji means to be frugal, but the word means to be like unfortunate or disappointing. Okay. Oshi jinzai o nokoshita. So jinzai is like
Never heard that.
Character or something.
Jinzai.
Like capable person. Yeah, a talented person. So like oshii jinzai o nokoshita. I think it's nogoshita, but it means like to let escape, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate that I let a good person,
Yeah, get away.
Yeah. Go away.
She was just stolen.
Nogoshita.
Now
Is
she's
it
not gonna get the
nigase?
job.
Yeah, sorry about that. My reading's all over the place. But nigashita, like nigase means to let go. Somebody
So
go.
sad.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and read that again from the beginning, so make it a little bit clearer. Mata barabara ni natteru. Not from the very beginning, but from here. Tori ko shite, again, this, I don't know this one. Moshiwake nai sumimasen ga kono o mise wa nakatta koto ni. ちょっと待ってお父さん。惜しい人材を逃がした。美味しい人材を逃がした。人材 is capable person. Okay.
It's so organized and clean.
71,000. I know. Looks all good there. Pika pika. All little. That's why Pikachu is, by the way, is Pikachu. I don't know why chew, but Pika Pika is like sparkling. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, interesting, very, very short. We'll continue this series on the next episode of the podcast. We'll start with episode 4 and probably halfway through again, like we keep doing. So, Shumatsu, yay, weekend, party, and yeah.
I just got a little sneak peek of that.
Yes, you did. Don't go too far. No peeking. No peeking. I didn't let you peek.
You gotta know.
All right. Thanks, guys, for listening.
All right.
Stay tuned until next week for episode. What are we on? Is this episode 29? Yeah, we're going to be episode 30 of the podcast.
Ooh, episode 30.
It's crazy.
30
That's next week. 30 weeks of the podcast. Yeah. That's pretty insane. It's hard to believe almost, but we did it. We did it. We did it.
We did it.
Once we get to 50, once we get to 100 weeks. That's like 2 years. Weeks, that's over 2 years. That's crazy. Even 30 weeks is what? That's a little over 6 months.
Half a year,
yeah.
Pretty cool.
All right, let's end this bad boy.
All right.
Son.